Imagine trying to buy shade. Not like an umbrella, but that deep, cooling canopy that drops the temperature of your entire yard by 10 degrees in the middle of a Texas summer.
Yeah, you really can't buy that.
Exactly. You literally have to wait 40 years for it to grow. And today's deep dive takes us to a place where, well, that waiting is already done. We are looking at a property listed by Diane Walker of Epique Realty.
Right, a really fantastic listing.
Yeah, it's located at 6U42 Lost Creek Drive, Corpus Christi, Texas, 78413. And our mission today is to explore this 1982 Country Club Estates home and uncover how it perfectly blends that deeply established neighborhood character with some phenomenal functional space for you.
And that 40-year head start is really exactly where we should begin. Because the true value of a property, it's fundamentally tied to the land.
Oh, absolutely.
We are looking at a super spacious 9,130 square foot corner lot. And those mature live oak trees lining the front yard, they aren't just pretty to look at.
Right, they do a lot more than that.
Exactly. In the Texas heat, a mature canopy acts like a natural shield. It directly impacts your home's cooling efficiency. Combine that with a strategic placement near Naval Air Station, Corpus Christi, NAS Kingsville, and Texas A&M.
That's an amazing location.
It really is. Plus, you have exterior upgrades like dedicated sprinkler system and a great patio addition. So you have this deeply anchored foundation.
You hit the nail on the head. It makes so much sense. I mean, I always looked at big trees as just an aesthetic bonus, but viewing them as actual, like, functional equity completely changes the math.
It really does change everything.
Especially when you compare it to a newer bare lot build where you're just, baking in the sun. But I have to ask, if the 1982 origins of this home gave us that massive mature lot outside, how does that architectural era translate when we actually step inside?
Well, it translates into a layout that is actually seeing a massive resurgence in buyer demand right now.
Wait, really? A resurgence?
Oh yeah, big time. Inside, you have a 2,563 square foot footprint with 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. And it features a very specific 2-up, 2-down bedroom split.
Yeah. Okay, a split floor plan.
Yep. And aesthetically, it's grounded by this gorgeous Celtio tile flooring.
Oh, I love that style.
Right. It adds excellent thermal mass and warmth, right alongside a cozy gas fireplace in the living area for cooler evenings.
Hold on, let me stop you right there. A 2-up, 2-down split. Why is that suddenly so popular again?
It's a great question.
Because, for the last decade, all we have heard in real estate is open concept, tear down all the walls. Why would classic touches like distinct rooms or a dedicated formal dining room with the included Moreland wood shutters be a selling point over one giant open space?
Because the way we actually live and work has just fundamentally shifted over the last few years.
Oh, like post-pandemic shifts.
Exactly. When families spend more time at home, a pure open concept house often turns into this echoing, chaotic fishbowl.
Oh, wow. A fishbowl is the perfect way to describe it.
Right. You simply can't have a quiet meeting or focus if the kitchen, living room, and dining room share the exact same airspace.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So people are actively craving distinct, defined zones again. The split floor plan naturally creates a buffer. It's like a built-in generational or work-from-home separation.
So the formal dining room and spacious eat-in kitchen give you, like, acoustic boundaries.
Precisely. Functional boundaries that modern buyers are realizing they desperately need.
That is such a fascinating shift in perspective. The walls are basically making a comeback for sanity's sake. So if the layout solves a very modern problem for buyers, what does the financial side of this picture look like?
Well, the numbers present a highly competitive scenario. Following a recent $14,000 price cut, the home is sitting at $365,000.
Which is a pretty sweet spot.
It really is. That breaks down to an attractive $142 per square foot. And the annual HOA is extremely low at just $320.
Oh, wow, that is incredibly low.
Right. But here's the critical data point for you to consider. The metrics show this property has racked up 1,641 views and 51 saves in just 26 days.
That is a ton of digital foot traffic.
Exactly. It's predicted to sell faster than 88% of nearby properties.
A price adjustment on a property with that kind of intense attention is basically like watching a blue chip stock dip into a buy zone.
That's a great analogy.
It isn't a secret, right? Everyone is watching it happen. So how should you actually approach a situation like this without getting caught in analysis paralysis?
Well, you have to recognize when the market gives you a brief window.
Which doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't. This property is offering a rare alignment of 1980s architectural charm. distinct, functional living spaces, and a prime location.
Yeah, that's a tough combo to find.
But with that high visibility and concrete buyer interest we just talked about, the data tells us hesitation will likely cost you the opportunity.
It really is a beautiful blend of established roots and modern comfort. We have covered the functional equity of those live oaks, the brilliant acoustic separation of the interior layout, and that really tight window of opportunity in today's market.
It's definitely one to act on quickly.
Thank you so much for joining our deep dive today.
It's been a pleasure. And as you think about this property, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Ooh, I love a good final thought.
We spent a lot of time on the home itself, but given that massive backyard and the included large storage building, how might you creatively transform that extra space?
Oh, the possibilities out there.
Right. Could it become your ultimate hobby room, or perhaps a private creative studio? Something to ponder.
A perfect note to end on. Thanks for exploring with us, everyone.